It's not a fault-finding project. Don't say, thank God, this project has come, now we shall see ourselves with these people. No. Participation, your participation in each and everything that government has designed is what we want to see. And where things are not to your expectation, you have to demand for what is due to you in terms of accountability. So we are for you. We don't see that sense of responsibility in youth. We want you, this project has come to strengthen you, and we want to journey together in transforming this district. And Sensitise Uganda, we are behind you. We want to really present you. This meeting is officially opened for God and my country.
Thank you so much.
And our mission is to sensitize, to raise awareness, build capacity of all Ugandans on social, economic, and ideological challenges with the aim of improving the livelihoods of all Ugandans, but generally to also contribute to the development of the country as a whole. So, in today's Inception meeting, Sensitise Uganda bringing a project which is called Fostering Youth Voices for Inclusive and Meaningful Engagement in Decision-Making Processes. We are here basically to introduce to you this project, identify the different organizations that are doing things that are close to what we are doing, so that we agree on what we can contribute to, so that there is no duplication of interventions. So the idea is also about collaboration, so that we can build synergies, so that we don't duplicate each other's efforts. But also very importantly is that we want to devise and discuss and agree on strategies on how we can reach out to the youth within the district. The beauty is that we have also the youth chairperson of the district, and let me hope also maybe there are youth councillors, I'm not so sure, they can also advise based on the experience, so that we agree on how we can move forward together on this. Lastly, Madam Chair, is that this Inception meeting also, like I had mentioned, the idea is that we bring the different stakeholders, from political leadership, from technical leadership, civil society, opinion leaders, religious leaders, cultural leaders, among others, so that we are able to be guided on how we can address the question of the youth. Programming is based on 5 key thematic areas of governance and accountability, of leadership development, of civic and voter education, democracy and electoral governance, then research policy and advocacy. We also work with the different local governments where we operate, and our policy is that once we are in a district, we introduce ourselves, we come into agreement with the district so that the district knows what we are doing, they monitor what we are doing, we partner to make sure that whatever we are doing becomes impactful. And that is why we are here. One, to have a memorandum of understanding with the district. Two, to introduce to you what we want to do so that we can move this journey through the different efforts, but through the guidance and advice that you are going to be giving to us. That we can turn these numbers of young people who are the majority to become a productive force for our country, so that they are able to contribute meaningfully to the development of this country. Now, the most important thing is that as partners, as stakeholders, is that now we need to invest in these young people, so that as they grow up, then they're able to grow up as responsible citizens, but those that choose to be leaders in communities, but also within their families, are responsible leaders. So about the project, I had told you that it's supported by 4 embassies, and the name of the project is Fostering Youth Voices for Inclusive and Meaningful Engagement in Decision-Making Process in Uganda, which is going to run from 2024 to 2027 within 3 districts of Nebi, Arua City, Arua District, but also at the national level. In each district, we are identifying different partners that we are going to work with, local partners. We want to strengthen youth inclusion in decision-making process in Uganda, so that the decisions that are made at whichever level, the youth have a say, so that they don't reach at a point and then say, I was not involved. If, for example, we are during the budgeting and planning processes. We try to support the young people so that they are part of that process, so that their issues are aired out, so that at some point they don't say, no, I was not involved in the budgeting and planning processes. So that the issues that they think should be addressed from their angle can be captured, among others. While we are changing the mindset of the youth towards the government programs, towards community, towards the leaders, also want the project to change the mindset of the community that it has towards the youth.
As Wenda, want to pledge that this is a very nice project, special targeting youth, but Wenda is West Nile, and the project only is picking 3 local governments, so it is a bit disadvantage to us. Normally, when other local governments hear that Wenda together with some organization is doing this in somewhere, they start saying we are segregated. But however, I will not let you down where you come to us, special issues of regional focus. Where you want issues of police, we have the ability to call the MPs to come and sit, listen to you. We have the ability to call the local government leaders, all of them, they can come in one place. Just last week we had all of them, including executive of the members of parliament of this region. So it is easy for us to do this. Our appeal is when you are doing, please, you know that you are dealing with a local situation where there are dynamics. So if you are coming in, you make the programming early so that it can fit in our situation, and we're able to liaise very well.
Ever since I became the youth councillor, I attended the celebration once, and I swear I don't think I want to go back again for the celebration. Yes, the national one, even the one at the district level, because one, we lose focus on what exactly we are supposed to discuss. This is an event where the youths are supposed to meet once in a year, but the last time we were in Soroti, it was all about the money. Nothing, absolutely nothing was discussed. So we need to move in a direction where we really need to sensitize the youth on what their roles are supposed to be, on what they are supposed to talk about when they meet. Because if we only meet and talk about money, it does not make sense to me at all.
Celebration. Arua district is known for celebrating. All these activities we commemorate. And we get a lot of support from NGOs. Now Sensitise Uganda is going to be additional support. You will support us on top of other organizations. And the literal we have as district, we put it there. We have CDO in charge of youths. We have CDO in charge of women. We have CDO over every organization. Now, for you, all these things are taking place, you are not there.
Bridge the gap between district up to grassroots level regarding to youth structure. Yes, it had been true. Since we were, by that time when we were elected, up to this far, we haven't had any kind of a meeting with youth council structure, right from village up to district. So it will also be good when you really take that one upon. Issue of mindset change. It is real true. We as the young people, most of young people, their attitude towards government programs, it has not been so good, especially when you look at the aspect of YLP, PDM, their mindset or perception about those programs. It has not been good. So I request when we resume the activity which we have planned, issue of mindset should first be addressed. So with this, I beg to stop.
Thank you, Youth Council Chairperson.
One challenge we always face as youths is the fact that different organizations or CSOs come to support us. But you will realize that there are particular youths or there are particular youth groups that keep on benefiting from different organizations. So when you're involved in an engagement, you find it is the same youths who have knowledge already, who would also be part of some of the implementation of the activities that you're having. I rest my case.
I request that we give a platform to ED to respond to some of them. We shall take another round.
The question of mindset cannot be addressed within a week, within a year, within 2 years. It is a gradual kind of process because it's a conditioning. It's as a result of the constant information, the constant exposure that you bring to the people. So I can't say that we are going to overturn the situation within 1 year. No. But what I'm sure of, with your support, all of us and others that are not here, we are going to make a contribution. There are particular youth that are always benefiting from the youth programs, leaving others behind. But Sensitise Uganda brings in a different approach, so that it is not about this person only, so that we try to empower as many young people as we can. We are going to learn the context of West Nile from you. Then you'll guide us on how we can make sure we bring as many young people as we can, not only the youth chairperson, not only the youth councillor, not only the other person from UNSA or something like that, that has been empowered by all the other organizations. Is we want to be as neutral as we can, because Sensitise Uganda is non-partisan. So where there is a semblance of partisan, I think we shall not cross there. We remain as neutral as we can so that we're able to serve everyone.
First of all, I want to thank the Sensitise Uganda who have come to give us this information, also for the opportunity they have given us as a district to come and make sure that our youth are able to benefit from this project, doing community barazas. For me, I feel that if we can go and have barazas at that level, it will actually be beneficial for us, the district, because that is very important for us during the time of assessment. Now, through community barazas, we can have information, because most of the issues that we have that have been communicated here is that there's a lot of misinformation and people don't have information regarding the other programs that are in the district. So I believe that as we go for these radios, as we go for the barazas in our sub-counties, we can be able to inform our youth who are there who don't have information regarding some of this.
This organization has come for what we call software activity, not hardware activity. They will not build the classroom, they will not build the borehole, they will not open the road, they will not bring a sewing machine. They will all talk. You pick one, learn, and participate. You have right to demand accountability. You have demand to say there is no safe water in your village. You have right to say recruitment in Arua district was incorrupted because people paid for bribe. And you have evidence, it's your right. That's what we want youths of today to be. We want youths to be employed in gainful activities. We are phasing out when young people should be prepared to take over from us democratically. That's what we are talking about. You have your academic papers. You are languishing there in the villages at the drinking joints. You blame NRM government. There is no government which will put food on your mouth. They will even begin to see you smartly dressed. They will say, Afazi, where are you? Literally, that can you give us some small thing? That is the attitude Sensitise Uganda is coming to rub from our minds. Why do we accept to be used negatively? Why do somebody once sell his or her ego to organize you in a group to go and attack our DC's office, to go and attack the police station, and even your stone cannot kill, it can damage, but it cannot kill. We must participate in all competitive election positions. We must take a decision in community meetings, At the government meetings, even in these meetings which is going on, you must be there and say a word. Our biggest problem is we don't understand our role.
I want to say to all of us gathered here, it is our mandate as government to sensitize our people. It is our mandate to promote civic education. And some of the issues we have raised here are right in our manifesto. Their coming is like to come and enhance us to do what we are supposed to do. If you have tied your sack of cassava on a bicycle, you are pushing in Enjeva. Now somebody has come to put a hand like Sensitise Uganda is putting. You leave the handle of the bicycle. Will you reach? Will you deliver the cassava to the market where you want to leave it? That's what Sensitise Uganda is coming to do. Sensitization is what we call civic education. Is our mandate as government, both elected and appointed. Now you have a support in the names of Sensitise Uganda. So I want to join other leaders in receiving and welcoming you to Arua district. We shall do whatever we can as a district to ensure that the support you are coming to give the district succeeds. It's not going to be a simple task because the number is big and the more are coming. These boys on the streets, they are manufacturing more youth. Once they get a girl pregnant, they run to South Sudan. Why there's no law, nobody will follow them there. Even now, our girls who go there, part of what they bring back is bastards. The children they get there, they bring them back here. That means the number is on the increase. So it needs a stronger strategy, and together with partners like Sensitise Uganda, we can do it. But let's not forget that is our cardinal role. I say this for God and my country. And I want to wish Sensitise Uganda a successful operation. And in the course of the operation, I always say, maintain your line. Don't cross into my line. Crossing onto my line when you begin to say, these people have overstayed in power, they are old, you will have crossed on my line, and I will push you out of the line. So let's maintain our line.
Now, very strongly is that Sensitise Uganda is non-partisan. So what it means not being non-partisan is that while we work with all leaders, while we respect and work with all political parties, while we work with every single person, we don't side with a certain political party. We are completely neutral.